the care coordinator here at the Courage Center. So I coordinate services for all the different therapies that kids would receive when they come to the Courage Center. Courage Center does have various locations. And then my job is just to help coordinate services for the children, especially because it's very confusing for a parent when they first hear that their child has this diagnosis and where to start and what services they might need. So I help with the therapy part and also just the insurance part of things that can be really confusing for families.
Hi, my name is Leanne Madison-Horn. I'm an occupational therapist and a therapy manager at Courage Center. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the things we do with pediatric clients at Courage Center. We serve about 11,000 clients a year, and we receive funding from medical insurance, from medical assistance, from Medicare, and about 34% of the money we receive is from donations. So I'm going to take you through a little therapy day, talk about OT, PT, and speech. First thing we're going to do is talk about a therapy schedule. And this is a schedule that we often use with kids so that they know what's going to happen next, because sometimes language is hard. These little things rip right off its Velcro, and then it goes on the back when they're done with it. So to start out with, we are going to do some swinging. So let's say we're seeing a kid who has cerebral palsy, which is kind of like a stroke at birth. So maybe one side of their body is a little bit weaker, their arm is weaker, the trunk muscles are weaker, the leg is weaker. Another type of child we see quite often is children with autism. So what I might do in OT, occupational therapy, is use a swing. So Allison will come here and sit on my swing. If she were a child who maybe has cerebral palsy and pretend your left side is a little weaker, she may have a hard time sitting up. So we may actually have her on a swing and go back and forth, or go in a circle so she can really work on increasing her strength, the strength in her stomach and her back muscles. She'd increase the muscles in her arm, and even in kind of her leg and her pelvis to help her sit up. And this is fun. A lot of kids love to swing. Another thing swings are great for is children with autism. That back and forth motion, just like you do when you rock kids, it's really calming. So oftentimes as OTs, we'll start treatment out with swinging. It might be for 5 minutes, it might be for 10 minutes, it might be for 20 minutes, to help their kids calm down so they can focus and attend and follow directions. So let's say Allison still is a child who's had cerebral palsy. Her left arm is a little weaker, and she has autism. She may have a hard time with communication. She may not even say words yet. So what we're going to start with is a yes and a no. And I'm going to say this button, if she pushes it, says yes. This button says no. And I've got a sucker. So I'm going to say, Allison, do you want a sucker? Which button do you hit? Yes or no? Did you hear that? It said yes, so she gets a sucker. Yay! So once she's able to do that consistently, she might then go see a speech pathologist. All sorts of different communication devices. This one's a little simpler for kids. It's called a tango.
Come with me.
Good, right on.
I want to show you something. Please give that to me.
So this is really great for a child with autism or someone with cerebral palsy, because a lot of children with CP, they don't have that motor ability to verbalize a lot of things. You can maybe do a yes and a no, but all that other stuff can come out as more grunts and groans. So this gives them some actual words, because usually they have a lot to say. They just need something to help them. So this would be their way to communicate with an adult what they need.
Open this, please.
Next thing we might do on our super busy schedule is go into the pool. We go into the pool for lots of different reasons. A physical therapist might go into the pool with kids to work on different kinds of muscles and work on increasing their muscle strength. They might do some leg exercises, they might do some arm exercises. And of course in PEDS we do all sorts of games and playing. We're in the Courage Center pool. This is a therapeutic pool. It's 92 degrees, which is a warm water pool. We've got a ramp right here that you could take a wheelchair in to the pool, and we also have steps that are right there that you can walk into the pool. I might bring kids in the pool as an OT for sensory reasons. I might use this sheet, and we might do blowing bubbles, where you get the nice deep respiration, which is calming and also increases your lung volume. And that also helps with their being able to talk if they're able to have better lung volume. We might do things like floating on an inner tube, which would work on their balance, pouring in a container, It's something you might do with your arms, and so if you were that same child with cerebral palsy or autism, with decreased motor skills, you'd have to use two hands, to hold a cup and to pour water into it. That's another thing we could do into the pool. The last thing would be stacking cups. Maybe we have cups full of water and we'll stack them on the side of the pool. So that could be another activity we do in the pool in OT. PT might also use these things and do some leg exercises and kicking, and they might do arm exercises. They'd also work on that deep breathing and respiration to increase someone's ability to do deep breathing and to relax. Those are a lot of the things we do in the pool with kids.